Hey, good afternoon, everybody. John Stallions here at One Tribe, here on a Monday, the 13th of October. This is Columbus Day. We have a very light day today, but getting started a bit later. Actually, to be honest with you, I forgot about throwing up the live stream. So, at any rate, looking over my shoulder here, we've got True Vision Wrestling, and back there in the back here is Kids Jiu-Jitsu. Over on this mat over here is Adult Krav Maga, and back in this room, back in here, is some Fudokan Combat Judo going on. So I'm gonna walk around over here. We're gonna go back to the Kids Jiu-Jitsu first, since they've got a fairly decent sized class going on for a Columbus Day. And I'll put you back in the corner and kind of angle it out. And then I will find us something else to go to in just a second. So over here, like I normally do, walking down the mats. So I'll angle it out. Excuse me. Hey, how are you? All right, guys. So I'm going to sit you back over here. We'll look at the Jiu-Jitsu, Kids Jiu-Jitsu class for a little while. That way you ought to see some instruction, see what kind of craziness goes on. I'll set a timer, come back and get you in a minute. 20 minutes, actually.
Actually, I didn't.
Everybody circle back up, please. All guys on me, please. Alex. All right, hey, so that's just a real quick introduction to side control. So, was it hard to get out of side control if you were on the log?
Yes.
Pretty challenging, right? No? Easy?
Yes.
Okay, well, for most people, getting out of that position, it's pretty challenging. But I want you guys to understand, when you're in that position, why it's called side control or side mount. It's really tough to get out, okay? And there's a lot of stuff that you can do from that position, okay? So, we'll do a few more things and then I'll talk to Coach Juan. So, yes.
I did a break fall.
You need a break?
I did a break fall.
Oh, you did a break fall?
Yeah, technically did. I got up and I was looking. Then my partner got up and then I grabbed him and do it.
Yeah.
Break fall.
Good. So for this one, the biggest thing is, as I put you with your groups, as you guys start to group you guys up. So once, let's say we're here, right? And we say go, and Coach Brian happens to get out. He escapes. As soon as he escapes and I'm here, I'm gonna reset. Now, when you reset, start from the other side. So now I'm in a different side, okay? This is going to teach you where your strong hands are, your weak hands are. I'm right-handed, so I'm really strong with my right hand. But coming from the side of my right hand, it opens up my knee and other stuff to control with. You'll figure out which side you kind of like prefer. But you won't know that until you start playing this and start understanding sides. So on this one, when you guys go, if we start here and then say Coach Brian happens to get back out, whatever, he shifts out, scoots away. Now, when we reset, we're here. That make sense? Alright. Yes, Alex.
Even Calvin took me down so fast and he let me get on his face.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
Alright, so let's get back with our partners. I know we have a group of 3, so we're going to rotate a little differently for that. But let's go ahead and get back with our groups. Okay? I'm going to get a clock this time. All right, get back in your positions.
I do this. Oh, really? Okay, yes.
You guys are gonna work together. Okay? Get back in side control position so I know when you guys are ready to
Get
go.
into side control.
Side control.
Get into side
Let's
control.
go. Side control. All right. You guys ready? Okay. Let's go.
Sometimes you just have to get your girl's hands now though, without pulling you.
Ready? Begin.
All you gotta do is get out. All she's gonna do is control you. Make sure you give him a station to keep the face external.
Reset, bro. Look at he's not here. He said what he said. Get down! Get down already!
Remember, if you had to get out, reset.
They're way over. And keep them close.
Time.
No, time.
So switch. If you were on top, you're now
It
on the
took too
bottom.
long. You want me to show you the trick? Well, bro, you only win because of this.
Once you guys are ready in position, let me know. I'm watching.
Mercy is for the weak. We are not trained to be merciful here. When a man faces you, he is the enemy, and enemies deserve no mercy.
Begin.
Yeah, I'm giving. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't. I don't think even submitting you is kind of. Use the tipping point.
I'm trying, bro. It's too big. Also, the tipping point ain't working. Try it again. Come here again. Put your head where my arm is. No, where my hand is. I can't. That's just gonna make me laugh. Just put your where my hand is. Show me where my hand is.
Time.
Well, that was my best
So, what I need you to do is I need you to stay where you are so I can rotate you guys as partners. Corbin. I'll show you. Here you go, play. Play. Thank you. Take a pause for a second. Alright, so Alright, so listen up. Get back with your partners. Side control positions.
Hey, Jacob and Jacob, you need to practice side mount.
Side mount time. Now side your mount.
Ready?
Side your mount. Side your mount.
Begin.
Yeah.
It's not even ready. It's not even ready. It's not even ready. Restart. Ow. Ow, my hair, bro.
Your hair. We're both
Top to bottom, bottom to top. This will be the last one. This is the last one, okay? You guys ready?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, begin.
Side control. Press and move your elbow.
I did.
No, you gotta move your elbow.
Okay, it's me.
I don't want to move. I'll tell you when it's moving. Just get on
Time. Have a simple exercise. All right, once you grab your water, circle back up, please. All right, eyes on me, please. Okay, so we just talked about side control. We played some side control, beginning to side control. That's what we discussed at the very, very beginning, right? You guys have a question? Keep ripping out? Yes. So, what Coach Juwan is going to discuss is a takedown to get to the side control position where we just worked. Okay? Does like I said, it's important to know how to get to those strong positions, and this is the best way to do it from standing. So, I'll let Coach Shawan take away, please listen, okay?
How are y'all today, guys? Good. Okay, so I want to go over a couple things. So let's say that Coach Adam's in his stance and then I'm in my stance. Whichever his lead leg is, I don't really want to get the same lead leg. So if he has a lead leg of left foot, I don't want to put my right foot to where they're almost touching. It always gives him a single leg from what y'all have been learning already. So I want to give him a cross leg. So always a cross leg in front. Okay. So whenever we have here my back hand, my right hand in this case, so my left foot's forward, I'm going to put my right hand to make contact with Coach Adam first. So whether that is a wrist, an elbow, or posting on the shoulder, all is the same of first contact. After we get here, I can reach over here for the collar tie, the same one y'all have been going over. So here, then I want to get my forehead to forehead right here. So once we get to this position, I'm going to drop my weight all the way down to here, all the way down to one knee pretty much. And then I'm going to grab 4-finger grip right behind the ankle, right here on the side. Does that make sense? So if we grab 5-finger grip, he's able to kick out of this really easy right there. Yeah, you see? Then that's done a thing for me. But if I get a 4-finger grip right here, if he tries to kick out, see, I can hold this and lift him up. So once we get to this position right here and I'm holding this really tight, then I'm going to toss his head all the way over here. And I can keep following him up.
And what position is he in?
We end up in a good position over here every time where we got a good cross face behind him and then underhook over here.
Show yeah. You want the other leg?
Yeah.
Alright, so before I was left foot forward, now I'm going to do the right foot forward, okay?
So, same thing. Does this look correct from what we went over earlier?
No.
What's wrong with y'all think? Yes. So, we switch this leg right here. I got to make contact first. So, I'm grabbing wrist control. I personally like wrist control. Y'all are more than welcome to reach inside the gi or right here. So, after we get here, I'm going to get collar tie. And I'm going to get forehead to forehead. If I go here and I'm trying to get this and we're just standing up tall, this is going to hurt my knee when I just fall all the way down to the ground here. This is no pressure to push at him right now. So the way we can get this pressure is I push into him and he doesn't like that, so he pushes back into me, but then I drop down as soon as he does that. Here, grab 4-finger grip, and I toss him over this way, and then I follow him on top. As y'all notice, I didn't drop my collar tie the whole time, and I'm pushing on him and making sure I got here, and I can drop my chest down here. If our chest is all the way down here on his stomach, it's not going to do us anything. So we got to make sure our chest is all the way on top of it. Make sense? You hear me say that again?
Alright, so when we go to do this, you're going to get with your partners and you're going to stand, like I said, like across from each other, like here, but we're going to stagger it out. We're going to do it just a few times so you guys can feel it. Ultimately, you're ending in the side control position and you're going to reset. Okay? So,
So,
I'm going to put my left foot forward in this case, okay, whatever.
so does this look right? Oh, look at that. So which one? So I want to let y'all know the person doing the move is the one that has to switch their feet. If I'm doing the move, then it's not up to Coach Adam to figure out to switch his feet or not to accommodate me. Does that make sense? So if he's here and he starts already left foot forward, then it's my responsibility to put left foot forward from there. Okay? So then we're making contact, whether that's wrist control or reaching inside the sleeve right here. Then we're making contact with this glove, forehead to forehead right here, and I push into him. As soon as he pushes back, I'm under him. My forehead has to be connected. If I'm here, he's gonna overtopple me. Yeah, look, he's just gonna push me down. So when I got here, I'm keeping him really tight to my to the top of my head right now. To where if he wanted to push my head over, it'd be kind of hard. I'm gonna glue myself to him. So here, I'm gonna keep this angle here as I just lean him over that way. Boom here. Make sense?
Alright, let's get back with our partners. And we'll go through it. Like I said, let's do 4 each. Okay? Same partners as before, okay?
Like the ones
The ones that you were with last. Whoever you were with last.
Jacob and Jacob, can you two stand up somewhere together?
Who's with Isabella?
Hey, Coach Adam. These wrestlers. Y'all can figure out and just measure just make sure they're all hitting the same details. Yes, wrist control, collar tie, making contact, everything the same.
Okay, make sure you guys are with your partners. Once you have your partners, go ahead and begin.
Look, that worked. They're gonna stop there, just so y'all know. They're gonna stop there. Huh? Yeah, well, they
You guys are right here.
when you have them like that, when you have it here, you have it like where you push his head over. So grab that. So now you go wheel with that. So then you're going to circle this way. No. You're going to wonderful. Look, you're going to step this way. Don't let go of the head. That's what we're trying to get. There you go. Now, throw his head this way. See if you can strap it. They put you more.
So work around right now.
He's so pumped.
There you go. Now, hold his head this way. Hey. His legs right here. And you're going to drop it down. So you're going to pull down that one hand, the right hand. Right here. Push him over this way. Oh, here's the push him over. So it's fine. So I don't want you to I go all the way down. It's not because it's too easy for me. When we drop to his knee, it's all fine. See, he's kind of hard to get up his knee. Yep. So that's what we kind of want to happen. Yeah, but it would help with this. Let me make sure you keep
Nice. Yes. Now grab that right here. Yes, that's what if you find it, yeah, that's why I want to make it out of the size. I feel like a lot of people can't grab it.
All right, time. Circle up. Circle up real quick.
And we didn't play that one.
All right, listen up. All right, so Coach Juan showed a nice little ankle pick takedown. So hopefully some of you guys understood when you need more work, you pick is really focusing on getting your legs light and you can pick it and you're actually like throwing them over, right? Get that side control. So what you really work on was side control. Okay? We're gonna keep working side control, but tomorrow we're gonna work pass from side control. What's the weight? Okay. All right, everybody on your guards, please. Sometimes you don't like it. It's not always a given. Because then we can't. On your guards, please.
I still can't find
On your guards, please. All right, if you're close enough, that's fine. Wherever you are, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the belts anymore. Just stand behind the person that's in front of you. Jacob, just stand behind her. You're fine. All right, attention. All right. Hey, good work today. Good listening. Big class. I love it. Coach Brian, thank you so much. Coach Jawan, we'll thank him as well. Now out. Hands don't always happen. Hands don't always happen. No attacks. We got the next class coming.
I knew
Teams on your guts. Hey, good to see you.
Keep racing in here.
If there's an odd number in your grappling, hey.
Just keep moving, Chris. Don't just lay down here.
You. You.
I've been trying to come back like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah. He sometimes doesn't go class. He's really busy.
I know.
You ready, Kingston? Good. We're ready for you. All right. So I'm solo tonight. Be gentle. All right, attention. All right. So we're gonna be working on sweeps today. Okay. We're gonna be working on 2 specific ones. But let's go ahead and get some light jogging, some warm-ups first.
You got matches coming up soon. You know
It's got work.
let's get hard. Let's pick that pace it up.
It's like Coach John. Well, Coach John's going to start coming on Mondays. Oh, okay.
Inside shuffle. Don't cross your feet. Hands up high, okay?
They're popping out.
Outside.
Oh, that's good.
Regular. Okay. High knees. You can walk them if you need to, but I just really want you guys to keep your knees nice and high. Okay? You need to walk. That's fine. Regular jump. Let's do a slow walk. So we're going to do pulls. For those who didn't hear me, we're pulls with this. 1, 2, and together. Okay? So high elbows, 1, 2, clap. 1, 2, together, clap. Keep going. Yeah, I want to hear the claps together. Together. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, so the next one is going to be gorillas. This. So you're just doing this move. It's all for your shoulders, okay? That's all it is. It's kind of, your shoulders kind of flex down. So it's like, yeah. Circles. So we do forward circles. Together. Both arms together. Forward circles. Go backwards. Backward circles. From here, do snake walks. Just keep going in a circle like snake walks. If you guys need to like circle in and get more pace, feel free. If you guys need to create that second lane, go ahead. Remember, for these ones, picture there's somebody in front of you, like a single leg. Okay? So those arms should be in front, dragging that leg to your body. Everybody up? Let's do 3 lines. Super line. So you're going to go down and you're going to come back with a different thing. So down is forward rolls, back is backward rolls. So forward rolls. Stand up in between. Backward roll is back.
All right, guys, sorry that was a lot longer than 20 minutes. But really, there's hardly anything going on up here. There had been for last few days with fall break and everything going on. And then fall break ended. And then the Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day, whatever we're calling these holidays these days. So anyway, I'm gonna let you, there's just a few people here in the adult judo class. So I'll let you go, I'll hang out here for just a little while and hopefully I'll remember to come back and change it up again.
So for me, I'm going to see from this direction. So I need to establish the collar and then trail this direction. So ultimately, we talked about this last Good. So from here, so I'm going to strip out. This right here is looking right at his hip. That's the main thing. I mean, when I said the other leg over here is going to sweep underneath his knee. Now, because heel is so far back, he's actually really good to kind of counter this. He's trying to get his weight over. I call it loading. So I'm floating. So I'm going to bring his weight forward onto my leg, right there. Now he is at one mercy now because he's high. Right? He can feel it. So now all I'm going to do is this leg is on the left, is I'm going to slowly bring it underneath him. This one's going to kick through him. Okay? So here. And in mount. So you go this way. So before this goes here.
You can just use this hand here. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Because right now I just want to make sure you guys can be there. Right. Yep. Forward.
Okay. Karate Sensei going to be joining us today? Are you joining us today?
Yeah, you probably kick their ass.
You need to be strong enough. You need to be strong enough.
Under. Yeah. That's better. And you count under. Hold here. Yeah. Yeah. Mommy. Mommy, here. You can leave this tea out if you put it from here. That's fine. Let me do it because you guys so tall. Here. Right. I push through my leg. Yeah. I have to do that. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. Right, I put you on. That's good. Yeah. If you want to flow, yes. If you want to make him so low, that means you're going to keep this side and go ahead and pull this arm this way. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to go ahead, yeah. Alright. So as you try to do it, you sit out. Right. That's all. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Do it for me. I'm sure. Yeah, that's good. Now, you're gonna palm just like you did there. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. On him, he's longer. So you got a little more wiggle room. So you might have to palm and something like that, but just like regular seoi, you're gonna palm. Okay? This is your height, right? And then just like regular seoi, this is tight. Like everything is tight. Only thing you gotta do is to pull like here. Put it on the sword like here. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just like regular. Do you like that one better?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm tall. I don't like to squat.
Yeah, just hold on there. Yeah.
It is a little hard to set up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you're wrong, they'll just jump.
Sure. That's why you got to kind of like pull the person like this. If the person like this, they have to choke you, right? Or something that choke you is wrong. Right. That's why you got to
So, a few details on this one. So, regular, scissor kick, scissor kick, switch kick. I use nails. So, what happens a lot, I'll show the regular one and I'll show you what they'll end up doing. Quick on this one.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
remember, trying this on, because I don't want connection. This one's for cross. Notice I'm on the side from here. But when I strip, my So another way to make sure that you're going to notice some kind of stuff. So you can my elbows are high. I have also so watch my face. I'm talking to you. How to finish this stream. So sometimes when it happens, they understand, and they'll do a thing where they'll sit back on their hips once I get into the position, which makes it fun. Letting me bring it back. So when I'm here, it's like I can't use this pull. So from here, all I'm going to do is arch my back this way.
This is Madison.
It's like something this is pushing his leg. That's how you do it. It's another way to do this. It's modifying something. But understanding the regular first, depending on what they do. So for this next step, I want you to do this here. They're here. You just put your ball.
So, you stand here. What is your focus in the back foot?
So let's do notice that your hips will actually rotate. I can walk back to 2 each.
Feels like I have to force it.
See how all the energy is right up? Okay, you're going like this. You know what to do. I'm here. Boom. Now, bring it up more. So here, just turn. There you go. See that?
Yes.
You should two knuckles. You turn inside. Show them more glove. So next one we're going to try to get the foot, these two. So we're going to just come here, and our hands are just going to hit. Like that. Go down low. And any place here. Okay? Yep. Just about right here. Go easy up first. Just pick it up. And when you can do it, you can just hit the bag, do something. That's when you stand side to Keep the discreet thing. Keep it on me.
So you're going to go from one process. You can't sit this way. That's your only move. And all they can do is stay.
This is just for conditioning. You can come down this way.
She's going to be the one trying to do the scissors sweep on me. We're going to say, ready, go. Grab her. Allow that to happen. You're going
have to adjust to it. He's this, he's that. What's going wrong? It's gonna be tough. So you're gonna find in these moments why. So like
But I'm not lining up back here. Come up here.
so
Come up my powers coming right here.
if you're the upper belt, you're gonna be on your back first. If you're the same belt, that's
You'll figure it out.
in a minute each.
Which hand, which is going to be
If you have to complete the scissors sweep, just choose set again. Right? Begin. Try not to let him get it.
How'd you wonder? We got the tiger straight. Right?
Just keep going, but if you're on the bottom right now, you're the person that's constantly on top. We'll switch.
A couple of those.
Yep.
Yep, all over here.
Nice. Yep. Hug. Yep. That's pretty.
I like my thumb. All people, most people.
When you do regular. You can choose clothes you know.
So you can see that what you're doing now, you're not looking at bags.
I want you guys to throw everybody. Yeah, fine. Yeah. There's no one. Yeah.
How much more challenging is it when they're actually fighting against you? Right? So when you're in a position where they're trying to get you,
Between the legs.
So I can't.
So this the reason I really like sweeps is because the majority of the positions in the back, right? You hold bars. If I want to take a
when you are doing the throw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the coupling is that lost. As long as you're pulling me forward, I can't choke you. Right? Even when I try to choke you here, as long as you're pulling me forward, I'm done. There's no way. Long as you're pulling me this way. Because I'm like, if I try to go choke you, you're gonna just throw me. Right? So probably the way you're thinking is you're not pulling enough. When you feel like there's a choke here, that means you're throwing loose here, there's a space here, and then the person can somehow, right? Person can sink away here. When this happens, yeah, but not here, right? When I'm far away, right?
So let's go back to the grappling with.
Here. Right, if I keep pulling you forward, can you? Right. Now, I'm not doing anything. The only thing I'm doing is like attaching your arm.
So, other belts on their back.
You can see the way on your feet. You can choke it for real, right? Difference here.
Position or switch, and then we'll go into more relaxation.
Can you see the way?
Ready? So,
You're really working right now.
Somebody can choke you.
They just had like half a second walk.
Yeah. Shoot yourself. We don't have to do this. Shoot yourself deeper.
if they completely see this, please reset. It's good when he pushes forward. That's what you want. You just gotta get back to those legs. Just scissor underneath.
right, guys, I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna watch a little bit of, let's see. Let's watch a little bit of the Wichi-Ru stuff right here for a minute. Again, small classes. We'll go over here, watch a little bit of this, and after a little while, we'll go over to some Jiu-Jitsu.
It's not. It's just, like I said, it just hasn't been presented with an actual, with the actual words lesson plan 1 or lesson plan 3. It's always been, you know, what writing down what the actual manifest meant.
I don't know if it'll change for me too, like ever. I think there was. I could just show up. There were 2 rounds. Huh? I think I clicked it once and decided I didn't want to do what he had planned, so I just. I wonder how many people actually. I feel like we should take 2. They do have okay, maybe something. I've checked your lesson plan 1 time. So your Word document and lesson plans. Yeah, I don't check it. Even your calendar, I don't really check. That's what, like if there's a schedule change, I think there's emails, but that's about it. Yeah, what happened there? Yeah. No, that makes sense. All my activities got canceled last week though, and I was home every single day, and I was like, it was a bittersweet happiness type of deal. I made sourdough instead.
Pretty much too, because I actually
So just listen to the kind of right?
So relaxed.
All right, here. Ready? Hey, pitch, knee, down, shoot, pitch, knee, down, shoot, pitch, knee, down,
Yeah, I told him that I said it's not nice. It's disrespectful. He's not the outstanding citizen.
You caught me in that same one. I didn't.
And he doesn't take it easy on himself at all. Like he's all over the place.
Same energy. Exhausted, he gets up and goes again. Exhausted, goes up again.
Pitch. Knee. Shun. Shake. Pitch. Knee. Shun. Shake. Pitch. Knee.
You got you on? I'm going, brother.
Pitch. Knee. Shun. Shake. Go. Rope. Pitch. Next one, wait for that.
I almost had it.
Inches in. Walking on the left. Walking on the right. It should be a 25 degree. You're looking right that corner. Hey, turn. Hey. Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Step. Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Hitch. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Attention then, shuffle 6. So turning, walking on the left, hitch, knee, sun, shoot. Left step. Walk on the rear, hitch, knee, sun, shoot. Left step. Walk on the rear, hitch, knee, sun, shoot. Step step. Hitch, knee, sun, shoot. Step step. Go. Rocky, switch, Pitch, knee, sun, shake. Pitch, knee, sun, shake. Pitch, knee, sun, shake. Go, Rocky, switch, out. So you got to share a bone with it, okay? You just got to work a little bit more on your See how big this now? You'll get that. You don't even have to do that. That shows you. In reality, you can do it all. That's what's going to be tough. He's too fast.
All right.
I'm not going fast. Right now.
All right.
So part of it was that if we're here and I see that, I'm stepping in. So what we actually do is like we'd have somebody sit right there. And he's going to have the time. If I run at him and he just squats down to do a double leg, I'm going to go over right. So he's got to find that perfect time to step in. So you have somebody there and we come running. Boom. And then just go. And you don't have the time to get ready. Drop in and shoot. And you see people get I'm coming full speed. And yeah, you have the time to go, okay, here we go. And you have to duck in and shoot that up. Nobody has anything else?
Right here.
Also,
Line. Step. Again.
so, think about it. So we have a few different things to think about, right? So if we're thinking about, they kind of get told to do your own ways. Again, it's kind of watch the different after wrestling.
A little bit in. Not like that. Not like that. Just a little bit. Like the drop. Okay. Itch. Hey.
Some of the things that we got to think of is
His hand down. Grind his heel on this.
Catch a foot.
It's all the setting it up. So don't do this.
Think about that when you start working in the movement. Think about how to keep your hand like that.
Now reset. With the reset, I'm almost touching my triceps. On this one, I almost, I can just about feel my tricep. That's how close we are. Yes. Here. Right? Turn your left foot.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna come over here, let you guys see some adult jiu-jitsu. Put you on the corner right over here, that way you can see most of the mat. What's going on? You need a partner, brother? All right, I'll get you inside.
And that's my favorite. They still try to hold that headlock, and I just keep ripping out the back.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like you can't go back to this
Because I'm not that flexible, lightweight that I'm just go straight to like these for the dog.
Especially if we're over.
That's right. I'm trying to give it one big hump, and I'm gonna just ram it. Yes, man, there it is. Now, a lot of times it's like, yeah, that's once I get to that position, I'll begin to turn and try to get like,
And you can do it with this shirt too.
I didn't get the,
Yeah, I just don't get the right leverage. I like one wrist.
over the side.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, the far side.
So you're saying,
I guess I can also write there. I also
I love it.
All right, one more minute, and we'll play around with some of the different things we can do.
Yeah, I always look at like, it's a great body, you should be careful. Yeah, they're on the mission.
Yeah.
No, you didn't want to stand something.
You know this is something.
My vocabulary is yeah, it's like the further away the head is. Like right here, it's like really kind of like. Yeah. Whereas the further away.
Everybody show up real quick. We're going to get into some more things from here, but why this has come up, there's a move in one of the other leg. Okay? Suzanne Summers is the name of the move. Suzanne Summers used to do an ad sell this thing called the thigh master. Inside of between there, and you would close your thighs. Works. So come here, Diego, because I can do it to you. All right, so if you're down, right? So what I'm looking at doing is I'm going to hook here, and I'm going to hook this leg, and I sit here, and then here's my thigh master. That's the form. A normal human being.
Yeah, the lower leg works.
Yeah.
I need to
You
know that
can only get this one. You're here, hands on the knees, and you bring them together.
I think you're
He doesn't care. So that's the Suzanne side.
It's like the equivalent of like chain smoking cigarettes. Like if you kind of start, that's gonna.
Exactly. That's why we don't magic like it now. All right. So we're thinking about our different positioning, right? We're thinking about pulling in. Did anybody find any way that you felt positioning, kind of breaking them down, pulling them down that gave you a little bit better movement?
The closer, like if I get, most times they're going to be trapping that hand underneath, holding. So what I like to do is get underneath that side, I like to get that grip, pull them tight to the knee, keeps their weight up high, and then I can go ahead and I can bridge over. That's like one.
And one of the ones especially, then it's going to work a lot better with the scarf hold, right? Because with the scarf hold, we have that freedom to get around, and we're going to go to that next. But in this one, again, it depends on arm length, right? It depends on the person. So Caleb's got me in like the regular kind of traditional Kesa-gatame, right? Just traditional Kesa-gatame, right? So if we're here, now some people are able to get like their hands together right here, like an S grip, right? And so again, we kind of have that same idea of being able to pull him in, right? So I'm going to kind of start walking towards him a little bit so that I kind of have his weight, and that's what I'm going to kind of bridge and start to walk, right? And this is where I'm going to kind of start to bridge, start coming out. Look at where my elbow goes, right? See how now I have space to get my elbow to the ground. If we're right here, I have to be a little bit more violent to get that elbow to the ground. But if I can kind of get him forward, that gives me an opportunity to get my elbow to the ground. So now Caleb was showing like, you know, being flexible and bringing the leg over. To me, I'm going to come here and just start coming up, right? That's where I'm going to be. As soon as I get that elbow to the ground, I know I can roll my knees. That's where I'm going to come up and force him to have to scramble to pop up. Right?
So there's one where you're putting your like for Caleb, he's on top, he's putting his hand underneath your armpit, the other one's over.
Correct.
So we're doing the one underneath.
Right, and then we'll go to the one scarf hold, the around the neck, which the first one we'll do is the one you're talking about, kind of walking.
I was doing it.
No, I got you.
That's why I
got
was
you.
like, this is my favorite.
Again, if you think about it, it's almost very similar start setup. The only difference is instead of being able to bring him over, because I don't have the same grip under here, I'm just going to get out from under it, right? So think about this one. We get here, he has that. Protect, again, try to come here, you can come over the top, whatever. Get an S grip, gable grip, whatever works for you. Okay? If I try to bridge from just out here, I don't have anything. I'm going to kind of almost swing in towards him a little bit. Now you can see he's kind of sitting on my hips. This is where I go with the bridge, right? Boom, through, tuck in. And then from here, even if he starts trying to drive into me, I can start shrinking out. Even if I can't get to my knees, I have the positioning. Oh, it's getting there, it's getting there. Boom, all right? All right? So again, let's drill this one for a few minutes, and then we'll go to the one of pushing them away as well. But this is the one, once we get there, just like with anything, right? We have to get under their hips. And that's what makes the Kesa-gatame so tough to get out of. Because when I do this to Caleb, like I said, I'm not necessarily on top of him, right? My hips are staying here in his armpit, and I'm kind of sitting down here. So it's hard for him to get underneath me, right? He's underneath my ribs, but my hips where I'm heavy, man, I'm just down here all the time. But as soon as he wants to try to grab this and he swings in, boom. See, now he's close. Look,
there's his escape. So we always try to think of this way of, this one's such a weird, because if you think about it, I'm pulling in there, I'm getting close, and then I'm tossing. Almost just like a ghosting out run coverage, and then tossing over. We're the same thing. Pull him in, get close to him, bridge, duck out. All right, everybody good for that one? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're going to start right.
This one's out. You just let us have this out.
He went around here and then like around there. Yeah, that's what he was doing there. Kind of holding me close to him, you know. And
There we go. Look at that. Back take. Back take. Do it again.
holding it with your hands together, kind of bring me down, you know.
If he doesn't let you pull that hand out, he clamps down his armpit on your hand.
I like the knee
Do
dive
it once
too.
or twice. This is
That's
one, it's
what,
not just one move and you're done.
and I prefer
You can
that.
kind of pop, you know, lift him up and bump once, bump twice. See if you
Yeah,
can take
probably
us
though,
back.
what's realistic, if you get that in there, I mean, what's realistically gonna happen is, once you get there, I'm probably gonna drive into you. And there you
go. First.
You're still mad. That's what I'm looking at. Well, so we're driving into, I'm gonna get yeah. Now you was yeah, I think that's probably realistically the scramble is gonna happen. But like you saw,
Yes, there. So if you think about it, what you're doing with the bridge is sitting, right? You can't get your elbow past his head. As soon as you bridge and he raises up, that's gives you that opportunity to rip that down. It's almost like as soon as you
and
raise
then
up,
trying to defend using the same.
if I
It's
stay
gonna
like
be harder
this,
for me to do that sort of
I
dive.
can't turtle up.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
It does. In that case, I probably would have to come back.
Get that bridge, you go up, rip that elbow to the ground.
In this case, like, yeah, do that kind of stuff. I'm just
You're
gonna
not trying to bridge him.
frame up a little bit,
Like,
keep
if
my
he's
neck
sitting on this side,
protected.
I'm not trying to bridge him. I'm
Since
trying to
I'm
bridge
trying to
him.
work something there.
You get there, then you because again, like I said, if I'm here, right? His hips are my
That's what I'm gonna be thinking about. I like to have this sort of triangle frame, and I can, because I'm already naturally setting up for what I
It
do.
doesn't have to be a pretty escape. Make it violent. Again, they're putting a lot of pressure. If they're sitting this heavy, you're not going to be able to just kind of slip that elbow down. As soon as you bridge and you feel that space, rip that elbow to the ground. Because that's the whole part of the case is that they have their leg under your shoulder and you can't get that elbow to the ground. There.
I know.
Yes, nice. So again, that's the main thing. Is as soon as you get that bump, rip to the ground. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've seen that. That was pretty much. You had hits.
I don't like it. I look at it as a good setup to get to. Full case. Yeah, I mean, like, the way I like to get to it is from here. Like coming over, like getting your pin, coming under here and swapping here. You know what I mean? Then you got baseball bat choke set up, or
So, yeah, I'm in the focus.
I like that. I like that. I'm trying to bump it. I just got to make it.
Lean forward. Lean forward. We got the slick back here. You're making me go.
That's why I never look.
This one about another 2 minutes. And we'll add a little bit more from this one, and then we'll go into that scarf hold, thinking about those escapes. Sugar-free. I like the caffeine. I just watch Barnett and scarf hold. No, what you're saying. Somebody who's not drawing on net, you're going to find that actually
I don't like this one. I'm always yeah. I feel better creating this little triangle frame so I can keep you off the top part of my lungs a little bit better, move my body and kind of get you a little lower. I can protect my neck when I'm doing crap to me.
My bottom leg is stuck right now. But if you start to like try to posture up
this
or
area
anything,
here,
now all of a sudden this is
escape
freaking
my leg.
and then
Usually when you start bending them up, they usually go back to side.
You heard it, but I don't think it like
No Judo, trying to pick no stuff.
vaping in the bathroom.
I still like I feel like I can keep. If I don't know the frame, this is going to come from the head. Like I'll catch myself with the frame in there.
Alright, finish up the one you're on, or show little details on it, and we'll keep working.
Ish.
Alright, so here's, before we get into some details on this, here's one of the things that we were just talking about, and you'll see it as we go through it, right? Is, again, if I have Caleb, and we're thinking about the traditional Kesa-gatame versus the scarf hold, right? Like I said, the catch wrestling, Barnett will get this scarf hold, and man, he'll just sit here and he just leans into people and just gets them to tap. I feel like their sternum's going to break, right? But then you look at the ideas, the thought from like Neil Melanson, right? Melanson, all of his grappling, all of his jiu-jitsu is based in MMA and fight style. So he says, if I'm sitting here and I'm like this, look at how far away I am from him. Yeah, I can maybe sit here and do this, but yeah, boom, we got stuff. When he bridges, my arm under here is trapped. What do? Right? I can't go anywhere. If I sit here and I put a lot of pressure on him and he's not working, he's not giving me anything, oh, let me go back to side control. Oh, look, he's out, right? So Melanson says, screw scarf hold, I'm staying here. Because here I have so many more options, right? I do have a better shot here, right? I do have this arm that I can take. I have this arm I can take. I can come right across his throat. Worst case scenario, I need to look. Oh, look how easy it is to go to side control. It's right there, you know? You're thinking that if it's a fight, man, and you want to boom, you know, you can do that, you've got that. There's so much more violence and control because I'm actually on the guy, not up just holding his head, right? It's not a playground headlock, okay? So that's what's going to make a lot of the difference. Again, the other thing too is when we do this where we have the hands together, right? When he gets me first bridged, as soon as he feels this move, that's his cue to rip this to the ground. Boom, that's it, right? If he wants to keep holding me and never do it, you know, he go ahead, he bumps me. Right? Boom, he's got to let go, there it is, right? That's what's going to work. So as soon as you feel that raise up, that's when you got to get the elbow, because my leg's in the way. You move my leg, you can get that elbow down, right? So we're talking about the one where, was it from scarf hold or regular Kesa?
It's from scarf.
It isn't, okay, we'll get to that one. Okay. Then the other one we had was pushing the head back. Again, the only thing that you have to worry about is if he comes here, right, and he starts pushing this, step over, arm bar right there. Okay.
You've got to step over too. I mean, it's almost 50-50.
Yep. I'm going to win.
I'm just saying, right? It's kind of both there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Tights. You don't know my mentality, bro.
Yeah.
All right. He's gone from that mid-ass purple belt to mid-ass brown belt. All right.
Okay.
So
don't forget who's got who in Kesa. You're in my top Kesa. Okay. This is a guard for me.
all right. So anyway, so now here's one other detail to Kesa, right? If I'm down here, this is a low Kesa, right? When I'm sitting Kesa, I want to be in his armpit. Like I tell the kids, belly button in the armpit. Okay? Old school Kesa used to be this leg straight out and I'm here. Right? A little bit more new, they kind of put it here because I can dig a little bit more. And I'm not just a straight leg out here. See, look, when that leg goes straight, look where my body went. From here, my body went right here. That's a little bit tough. But I use this foot to kind of push into it. I don't want to push over here, right? Kind of dig it in. That's where I want to be. So again, that one, if you can get your hands together, that one's perfect. Okay? So now what happens, he kind of can't get his hands together. What do we have? Huh? Why can't he just do the same thing?
I like to, from like here, if I was Caleb, like put my left hand in front of your face.
Because
I'd
what
push,
happened?
And I'd walk my legs to the left. Or do that.
Because if you think about it, if I'm here and he grabs his hands and I don't like that, what am I going to do? I'm going to lean back. Yep. And that's going to give him the swing. That's going to give him everything to take around, right? Okay. So that's what we think about, right? So again, it's one of these that if you get your hands, cool. If that starts threatening them to be able to kind of puff up and break that, they're going to lean back. And when you lean back, you get that problem, right? You can start putting pressure. Okay. So you will actually find now, if you know how to do the scarf hold, you'd rather people get you in the scarf hold. Okay. Part of tearing up my ears was escaping from scarf hold because a lot of times you start to make the escape and they just keep in that headlock. So I'd have it where I'm there and like my face is in their ribs and you can't breathe and it's I don't care, I'm getting deeper and we're getting out of it, right? Okay. Whereas here, like I said, the biggest threat to here, if you have somebody who's really stubborn here and you can get your hands and stuff, you can escape, right? Most of the time is if you get somebody here and I feel you start to grab those hands together and I feel you want to bump, okay, cool, I'm gonna switch, right? I'm gonna make that switch. The more I sit here, the more stubborn I stay here, the more it's gonna give them that chance to move me around. All right? But the other thing too is just like with any position, we get so caught up in this fight that we forget about bumping, we forget about moving, we forget about things. All right? Yep, look at that. Ah, he's so good. I barely touched him and he freaked out. Okay.
My hands were occupied.
All right. So now we think about, let's go back to the scarf hold, okay? And then we'll come back to traditional Kesa. But the scarf hold, this is the one that most people, like I said, the downside is, yes, I can put more pressure through his sternum, I can control his head, but that's really all I can do, right? But again, we get caught up in that idea of they're holding my head, they're kind of leaning me back, where do we go, right? So there's a few different ones. So one of the ones that's very similar to what we just did, Caleb has me in the scarf hold, right? Okay. I'm still going to be here, and I'm still going to come in, and I'm going to grab my hands. Now, I can grab my hands here. The best place for me to grab my hands is I'm going to take my wrist bone, and I'm going to put it right underneath his ribs. Look, I come over. How's that feel? Bobby does every time. All right? So if I'm up here, oh, I can squeeze him, right? But look at, that's the movement I have. Right? If I can get down here underneath his ribs, look at the movement I have. Now here's the other thing. Just like with any side control, if I lay here flat, I don't have it. Once I can try to get to my hands, I'm going to take this one first, whoa, right underneath those ribs. Then I'm going to try to bridge and get sideways. Right? Look, so much pressure is off of me. I don't care what he's holding on to. See, I can grind into those ribs. Now, just like the first one, if I try to bridge here, nothing. I got to get underneath his hips. So I'm going to start walking in, walking. And then I'm going to come up and then over. Right. We're gonna walk him up and over. But I'm almost like, as you can see, I'm almost kind of like, as I walk towards him, I'm kind of picking him up on my hip. So that when I get this, it's not just a true bridge, right? Like I'm coming here, walking underneath him, scooping him up, and taking him to the other side, right? But I have to get underneath him. But again, first thing first, go ahead and lock this one tight, right underneath his ribs. Boom, right there, little scoop. Right? I like to throw a punch when I get here. Look, I'm already kind of closer to him. Some people will actually, you'll see, they do this and they get that leg right underneath there. To me, I don't have that very well. I feel like I don't have the same grip. But if I get to where my leg touches his butt, I know, boom, I can bridge. Settle down, Caleb.
I'm not doing anything.
I thought you were going to try to settle and not let me roll you.
No, I was trying not to keep dropping my face.
Now, worst case scenario, I got the big guy that I can't roll over that easy. Okay? This is where you just say, I'm going to take some E-burn. I don't care. You get to pretend to be a big guy.
Be heavy, think heavy thoughts, Caleb. You are true. Thank yourself.
Yeah, so we're here. Dig the ribs, I come here. No, I walk in. I'm going to kind of rib. No, start working out. We're going to get there. Don't worry, we're going to get to that one. But again, he wants to hold that head. I don't know how many times I've been caught like this. Like I can't breathe. I don't care. And we'll get to that one so that we can protect our arms, because you do this to stallions, he's going to get you that bullshit Sakuraba armbar. Yes. Yeah. All right. So again, keys are hook under the ribs, right? Right there with the radius. Boom. Throw a punch. Get sideways. Scoop in underneath those ribs. Okay? Right underneath it. You're going to see how quickly you can lift them up. Get underneath them. As soon as you feel that bridge, boom. Pull them over your head. Walk, walk, walk. Ready for this one? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
Major Sauer calls that hip shuffle.
There you go.
Hip shuffle. Hip shuffle. Hip shuffle. Hip shuffle.
Well, I was trying to look for Jeremy. Like,
All right, you're going to be a full I'm old. So, I really like this detail here. I'm not going to here. I'm going to turn the new paper. Bring it low. There you go.
Almost like you're trying to crush my
There you go. Yes, yes, Nate, yes! Okay. Yeah. And a lot of times if you get under that rib, you'll hear that. You'll hear that. You'll hear them go. You're like, yes! That's the best. You get under that rib and squeeze. There you go, Ivan. There you go, Ivan. Oh, there, Rick.
You don't get that.
When you first settled Kesa-gatame, Johnson up high, they were getting a floater, and you get that reaction.
I was trying to,
Get that and fully
that low. I mean, you're just kind of it's like a bounce, especially like something with a bounce knife.
You do it like you like
your finger in the right place.
right here there.
And it's like I said, I've seen when people bridge, they get quite right under it because they do it almost like I've never been able to get that. I just know I get down and kind of dump it overhead and start right here over my face. I don't care.
Like that. Push under mine. Then there I go. That's it.
Put me that way before you throw me that way.
That's it.
Unfortunately, I got short.
You're gonna like the next one.
Yeah.
First you're gonna hate it. That's
Yeah, if we're in a live room, I would be like, come over here, not even
It's almost like a compliance.
You know, because most of the time they're going to be using this hand to push. You know, the hard to pull, you know, to pull my elbow, keep everything. They're having this elbow right here with this hand.
you know, yeah, you're gonna want to keep it in. You know, if you're gonna get it down, then that's
Go, 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 go.
I'm gonna be thinking about.
Once you feel that tip, you should be able to, you know,
A
when you
little
get
bit
a
of that, shoveling
if you get close and you can bridge it up on your face and you feel that weight here, you know he's not sitting down. So you know it's just a matter of time to bring him over, right?
It's harder too if they're doing a true Judo when you watch that case. I love up here. Got the foot up here about 12 o'clock. I've got this just over his jacket here. I'm coming down. It's harder to get up, to get in there. So I'm doing this up here like that.
Yeah, do that, and then look how hard it is. It's so hard to come out of that go.
Oh, yes, out. Now can you walk
So
closer?
impossible, you know?
Absolutely.
I look
But what I was saying is usually
Yes.
they're going to be grabbing
All right, so everybody take a look at this. You know what I mean? Okay? So if we're thinking about some of these ideas that are going to do it, right? If I'm in a scarf hold, right, and I try to get my hips to them while I'm like this, oh look, I get my legs over there. What am I doing? That punch to get sideways. Now look, I can really walk in towards him, right? That's what we got to think about. The other thing too is, come here, Caleb. All right, we think about the body weight, right? If we're here, look at where his weight is. It's on his ribs and his butt, right? I can't pick him up. I mean, I can because he weighs like 95 pounds, but I can't really pick him up. However, when I get here and I kind of pull him, look at where he's at. He's on my chest. Look at how his weight shifted. His butt's off the ground. His weight is on here. That makes it a little bit easier to come on up. And from here, just keep that squeeze in. Dry. Make him miserable, right? Pop those ribs. Don't lose that grip when you come up. Pull that in even tighter and drive. It will make them miserable. And as soon as you're ready to let go, because they're going to be trying to fight, just scramble. You keep there. You think every time they're scrambling, they breathe out, and you just grind right in, their breath is gone. They won't have it back. It's over. Okay? So keep playing with this one a few more minutes, and then I will show you, before we get to the leg kick one, I'll show you the dumbest but most effective escape from scarf hold. If you can do it without laughing, you will get out every freaking time. All right? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah. No, that's the eye. We decided it's no longer hard to tap. It's called the eye. Okay. Dude, just dive in. Just dive in.
I haven't tapped yet.
Brian, fix that. I think there needs to be a Westlock. Whoa.
Can you pull me up on like?
Yep.
Oh yeah, go ahead and play with what you got.
Oh yeah, make a hook.
I feel like you need to be a little. I feel like a little. If I'm up here, now hooking and throwing. See how much lighter I feel. See how much lighter I
Now
feel.
you bring that one around and hook his leg. Okay.
Yeah, you can do that to people.
Here, here's what sounds about right. So Diego,
You're going to be real strong enough to get over here, have my back and stick his leg so hard, squeezing my wrist.
yeah, Stallions was here. Diego was thinking about bringing his top leg over like a hook. Behind my knee, yeah, like a butt. Now lift.
My weight on you, and that way, not
Yeah.
that way first.
Yeah, that's not comfortable.
Yeah, no, I've done that before where I lock down over and get.
Okay, that's what I was telling you, it's like, you had the hook, and I was wondering if you could get that bottom leg in and almost create like a weird, almost like a twister type. It's not a full twister because you don't have my shoulder. But it's still like, there you go. See, you're onto it, Diego.
I really think that on that one I kind of get a little bit of a good nugget there. It's kind of like a balance night. I think you see me a little bit higher up. Yeah. Pull it up.
Exactly.
I'm on like a full cross.
It's that bridge that gets you just over that. Once you get it, that bridge, that explosive bridge, then as soon as you feel that weight shift,
Yeah.
it makes such a difference.
Because I became very light.
on that second. And that little hook, I mean, it has to twist you too.
So that's what I don't do with that hip thrust. It's like my low back is like, I want to spin, and when I spin, I'm giving you my back.
Yeah, yes. Now I'm already, that's really, really good. Now get me up on you. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna that's what that. Got it. Yeah, that's effective. That's effective. I think even if you can't get that in there, just I think that would all right. I mean, you're so stretched out. I just keep thinking the balance. That little butterfly hook, if I'm still just a little bit
All right,
of
so
balance.
everybody take a look at this. Okay? So watch this. Okay? Here we go. Nate's in it, right? Nate's in the scarf hold. Nate starts to try to reach around, right? When he gets his hands, if he gets his hands together, he's up here in the armpit. He can't pull him up, right? You got to be here to pull him up. Go ahead, try to get your hands a little bit lower. He can't do it, but can you get his belt? Go. So if their belt hasn't come off and you can't grip your hands down by the ribs, if you're up by the armpit, you're already here. You don't have a lot of movement. You've got to get low to pick them up, right? So again, if it's not there, if you can grab the belt, grab the pants, something you can get a hold of, and just bring them. Even if you can only get the one arm that's trapped, just even that belt, it's going to help you rip them up. So even if you can't get two hands on the belt, that's fine. We just got to get low, closer to the hip, under the ribs. That's what's going to lift them up. All right? So try that in. See about grabbing the belt and all that good stuff. 1, 2, 3. Grabbing the pants. Grabbing the guy. It should make sense, but it makes so much sense. Yeah, some stuff. It's not going to happen.
I'm gonna keep a hold.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yes. This one's actually probably going to be the most important.
Oh, and then my center of gravity's still too low. Try it. I don't think you'll be able to.
When you grab, you don't have to grab on the back. Even if you're grabbing here, one here and one here. They don't have to be together.
With the belt, you know.
As long as you can grab something. Now, if you're already here, no.
Hard.
Yeah.
So it's better for you to kind of like grab up more, ratchet up on your arm. Because that right there, that hook in the rib stuff, I don't like that. In fact, I may even move myself higher to get away from that, you know what I mean? Just so kind of, yeah, it might be like this. And then that little tip right there, now I can already feel I'm already here. Yeah, I'm going. Grip it up again, grip it up here again, while you've got me in this. Like, and I'll move. There we go. I really think that is a big, as long as it's tied, that pull on the rib. I think, for me at least, I get I know, right? If a player were doing it too, I would feel like, I don't like my body getting out of the you know what I mean? Right, I know what you're saying.
You have a long belt if you want to use it. You have a short belt if you want it off.
Oh, he's not used that.
Yes. Nice, I like that one. So you want to try and do some.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, this is so easy.
It's actually a little hard.
All right, who's ready for the most ridiculous one? And if you can do it with that laughing, you will get out every time. Okay, y'all ready for this one? All right. So, Caleb asked me in scarf hold, as you do. All right. So we're here. I need the same idea that I have to be sideways, right? Throw a punch here. Now, normally we worry about protecting our arms, but if I just let this arm get relaxed, right, it's in trouble. Well, I can either grab him, or I shoot him completely straight like this. Okay? Now what? Back take. All you do is kip out. Arms straight. If you let your arms relax, they're going to go for your arms. Lock them straight, and just Yep. Yes.
Yep.
On
average, how many humps does it take to get out?
At least four. Four humps.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so again, sideways, arms straight.
Oh, 4 humps.
Come out. Okay. And then, this seems like a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah, this is a weight guy.
No, give it a go. Give it a go.
Double that remark.
All right. Yes, you may get a little, but trust me, if you're tired of the big guy, it'll work. Come here, Nate. Come here. It's going to take a lot of work, but guess what?
It does help that you are a good guy still.
Ooh.
That might have been a sick burn.
Fighting word.
It was a nice burn.
Oh, here. Yeah, lean into me, Nate. Even here. I'm out. So all I have to do is get my head out. He's still sitting on me, but my arm is out, my head is out. I don't have to shoot way out. I know I'm out.
So if you already have cauliflower ears, this is good.
You can borrow Ivan's head here.
No.
And if you use the bathroom by yourself, you can have a lollipop. All right, everybody good? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. What kind of class is this? Hey, it's a holiday.
All right, Diego.
Get as sideways as possible. There you go. Swing those legs. Go. Go. Arm straight, arm straight. Yes.
Floppy fish.
You're a lovely lady.
I feel like that's properly dude.
You gotta swing. It hurts. And again, this is one that I love doing to somebody, but I end up like laughing so hard that it's like. Sideways now. Swing those legs. Swing. Swing arms straight. You're holding on to him. You're holding on to him. There. Now I look, you're out. There it is. All you have to do is do it, and that head pops through. Yes. No. Yeah. Help him with what? Hey. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Do it. Yeah, I'll crush it.
Oh,
Wasted Westlock. You don't
All right. So,
Get sideways on your hip as much as possible.
and I'm gonna be shoveled in.
Yeah, roll towards me, yep. Now, swing. See, and I can't hold on, and there, I'm out. He's out. So my whole arm starts sliding up here.
okay.
Right?
So ducking the head in too.
Yes. Kind of, as you're doing it, keep that chin kind of tucked and go. And if you're feeling comfortable, tell your partner, go ahead and hold tight. Even if they're holding the inside of their leg here, it'll start working out.
Eventually your elbow kicks out.
Try it really hard kicks, try it slow kicks. See how you move. Get a feel for how you move.
So you're doing good.
Right
there. I'm not gonna. But I mean, if I were really trying to see if I could move this.
Remember the night you put me in a triangle? That was like this.
That's on my face.
And that's what I saw. There was times I had his hand start doing it. My grip around his head.
Go ahead and hold on.
Like that. And so even when I'm holding here,
Remember, I was like trying to, because like, otherwise you start, but you start getting all crazy. Because your hands slide off. So it's kind of like that. No,
come on, Ivan, there you go, there you go, there you go. Yes.
You're like,
Puts it right in the west line.
Oh, nice. Great.
that arm straight.
He's got a good little lot. Get one of his dad.
I'm trying to show you that in the west line 5 minutes.
He's got a good little lot. He's got communication. So he gets a little lot. His that he had me was going, which I like. I mean, I didn't like it, but it's effective. Because when you try to go at it kind of the shape of my skull, you hold on to it.
And I'm not for this one, I feel
Well, let's get it. I like that one.
Yeah, that's sort of where I landed. I actually got in with his hand under his hand.
here, this is where I'm
That's right. That's what I did.
December.
Okay.
Yep.
They've got that good.
She's getting mad, bro.
I mean, it's
Just
like,
hit one
he's
time.
going for the right, but he's
He's got the
connected the whole
headlock.
way through.
I mean, a real lock of the head. You know what I mean?
The funny thing is that some dude weighed 190 and
Why you have that
he was
connection?
my height. It's just like my mom just hit me.
That's where you bug you.
It's so quick, it's dumb, because you're not even really looking for it. You just, oh God, the choking.
It's up that shoulder and he's healing.
Trying to possibly.
You can put it all the time.
Can.
Alright, so here's one of the ones that Adam was talking about. I've seen it a few different ways. I know one of the best ways I saw it, again, depending on the grip to it, grip makes a difference. So we get into the scarf hold, right? So as we're here, maybe I can't turn sideways. So again, there's a few different ways to do it. I've seen ones where they pick up and they grab here. I've seen ones where they grab here. I've seen ones where they reach across and grab here. See, that gets them sideways. I've seen ones where they come up and they just grab here. This one doesn't have as much grip. If I get both of them here, I'm going to rock and just kick, right? And it's a weird one. Again, see ones where they're here and they come up, boom. But they grab the other leg because then it kicks at an angle, right? All different ways to grab. Adam, you know exactly where you're grabbing?
So like where your right hand is, when you bring your knee up to the back of his head, circle this behind your leg and connect your hands like that.
There we go. And then try to swing and kick. I don't feel like I have enough.
You're just like very long.
I think I'm happy.
There's another one too where you actually like shoot across here. You come up.
Same thing right there. You bring your leg up and then connect your hands behind your leg there.
You just press everything and you actually.
So yeah, like I'm here. Yeah, it's not like a head arm. But I got one, I have to swing my arm out, right, without you getting trapped.
It's more like not necessarily that you do it on purpose. It's more like it just happens and you're like, oh no, they're attacking me. It's like last two rounds, you shoot that up and grab it.
Or, this is the cable lead, y'all ready? Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
That's the strat. That's the strat. That's the strat.
Now, you want to see a real Caleb move?
Oh yeah.
Which part is it?
I'm working on it.
Yo, I think Caleb moved just kind of paired. I think
Caleb.
Okay, never mind.
He's trying, what, an inverted buggy choke?
Yeah, Tom.
Something.
You're too double wide surprise.
Roll Tide. Alright. So again, anybody else got any other ideas for escapes, thoughts about movement? Most of it is, with both of them, don't be flat. Just like normal side control, anywhere, don't be flat. If you can move, that's part of your key too.
I got one that may be helpful, so that it can be a little case
Kesa or scarf hold?
well, Kesa-gatame, so scarf hold. You're considering Kesa. So oftentimes, you know, we're under here, we can push out over here and grab this. You know what I mean? Thus freeing this guy up. You know, there's a lot of stuff we can do. Or I like to sometimes come over and just kind of frame up this way, to frame up that way. Or you can grab this, or you got this freed up. You're not holding on to my elbow. You can get your elbow free a little bit better to get to the side by controlling this arm to the back. I like it. That's just a little tip that I want to throw in. Yeah, you could. I'm not going to be flexible enough to do that, but if you're out that way, you certainly could.
And then you sit up and now you have a
Yeah, you could. Usually people are fine.
Brian already
It's
did that
enough to
while
where you
ago.
can free this up to, you know, get that elbow in a little bit better. So, I don't know, just a little bit off of that.
For our last couple of minutes, let's show a detail from the top. This is one that made a huge difference in getting the submissions on the arm from this position, right? And this one doesn't matter if you're in Kesa-gatame or Kesa-gatame, not long, not scarf. Yeah, exactly.
Missouri.
Yeah. Bless you. Y'all had long past weekend? Missouri. Yeah. All right. So this is where we don't think about, right? It doesn't matter whether I have the scarf hold or I have Kesa-gatame. Sorry, I've been used 21 years. I think I know.
Whatever you say. I've been writing for 25 years. My handwriting sucks.
I write like a second grade serial killer. All right. So one of the things is most of the time we attack this arm, right? And a lot of times we push this arm straight, and he's fighting through it, right? He's doing that, right? And it's hard. It's a lot. Okay? One of the easy tips I learned for getting this here. Come back, I get the wrist, I pin it to my hip. Okay? If I just lift to bring it out, he has movement. I gotta find a way to control it. So when I pin this knee here, drop. I have a ramp. Go ahead and fight. Makes such a difference. Like I said, you usually end up here trying to fight this, but pin it, drop. Here, make it happen. Even if you go there and he wants to tuck on it's
I think.
That's it. You like your arm bar there, nothing. You've got a pinch. See the shoulder off the ground.
Feels like they perfectly set my shoulder up to where like the opening of the socket is there, and it was like really going down.
So give it a go. Give it one round where you just try to push it and let them try to fight and turn that arm around. Next, pin it, drop that knee, slide down the ramp, and see what it is. And so even if I'm here, right, I pin it to here. I can keep the wrist and just bring the knee up. Right? Even from here, that's it. Don't even worry about like everybody wants to sit here and try to fish the arm bar and they lose it.
Buddy, you want to roll off this?
Take your tally.
The exact same thing you talking about, like the whole pin and go down. I've also found that you can drop this elbow right in here, and it's the same kind of idea. Trying to like you can with the wrist, take down a bit, elbow in the pocket. He's big boy. It's the same thing.
No, it's got me.
Yeah. But you can drop the elbow and the same thing. Drive me down here. I'll grab my own.
There you go, exactly. Hey, to fix to be fat man, you gotta also kill that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because what even the shoulders go, your palm ends up right here, and that's where the bicep tendon comes up, so you're right, I mean, just, God, it hurts. All right, play around, call some bang. Couple minutes, 1, 2, 3.
Good thing Chris isn't here to practice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't there. Yeah, this is the one where you get right on that bicep tendon and it hurts, and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh my God, what the hell?
So I always like to plug that first and try to get some.
A little bit. More like you feel like the roundness.
That's it. You can push on the shoulders if you want. Go knuckles.
Yeah.
I was just waiting, man. It hurts. Because like I said, so many people will do this and they try to fight that arm bar. Where's the arm bar? I don't have the arm bar. Dude, because the shoulders, I push the shoulders.
You're using like your body.
It's freaking Go knuckles. Go knuckle right in there.
Oh, man.
Pushing it down. Oh, yeah. I guess it could be here.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt
Good. I feel like though, let's say, do you think you would ever turn your hand down from here to like yeah. Yeah. So I feel like there's still probably for most people, you know, you get scoop it up.
No, I was just thinking since your belt lays right there.
I don't think it works well. And then yeah, and then you do that. Okay, and then that would be even better. Because then you could bring it.
Yeah, that's what you can do.
Okay. Yeah. I think you'd have pretty much the same sort of stuff.
Right. You see how you can spring that?
Sorry, I don't feel that.
One of the other things too is if you really want to keep this arm and you're worried about it, right, it's no matter what I'm bringing over that, I bring this in. See how I have that over actually bring this to the inside. Now see how that compresses it right where I'm at. He's not rolling that. Look at how this is. Just keep that line on. It's all joined. So again, once you get it here, don't worry about letting go. That's your right. That's right. You know that right?
Yeah, all that's doing is locking it. Putting that leg on there. As soon as you touch it,
Right inside your wrist.
barely, with your just barely touching it, you'll jump.
So you're doing it in a triple mouth?
Ivan, you talked about ways to get out of that. Get out of there.
You were like,
It's finding that sweet spot.
yeah, just right there.
Stay right there.
What is it was? There the tournament I went to, I think so, like random kids have it just because that's such a high sharp shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. What were you just looking at?
Just like, he had the shit, he just like, straight up just like grabbed it.
All right, everybody, look, here's the nastiness. No, it's basically like, it's a grinder. It'll feel like I'm about to break your forearm over my shin. Okay? So everybody come here. Check this out. Even if you just saw it. Here. Okay? I pin and I get to here. I'm going to keep his wrist, right, over the top of his hand. This comes in here. And I extend, right into that bone. And I get that. But that right now. Something rolls, see? And I didn't even like go hard. That was just moving, yes.
So, me and Salvin were coming with it, and it doesn't work as well if you're like in the work.
No, because you want to be on that bone. Absolutely. All right. Everybody feel a little bit better? Kind of escape some movements. Like I said, the main thing, whether it's Kesa, scarf hold, get sideways as much as you can, more that you can punch behind them to try to get that grip to squeeze them to do something. That's it. The more flat you are, they're just going to crush you. Just same as even side control, right? Somebody has you at 100 kilos. The more you're here, the more they're crushing. You can even just get the shoulder slightly up. The pressure changes. Same thing. They're here, they're crushing me. All right, cool. Make a difference. That's the biggest thing, is just get that sideways, get a shoulder. Don't get pinned on. All right. Everybody good? Sure. All right. Open mat time. Whoever stays, have some fun, beat the living shit out of Ivan. Yay! Real quick before we go, Fred, I know you posted it.
The Veterans Day Open mat is on November 8th from 10 to 2. It's on the GroupMe, it's on Instagram, and it's on Facebook. So, and we're also also kind of do it in conjunction with Justin's Food One Judo. Yes. So I'm working with him on getting that going too, so he can send out to his people. So yeah. And I sent it to you. Yes. I sent it to you.
Oh, you did? Oh, awesome.
All right. Everybody have fun. Good job. No, so it doesn't get set.
You're the one who actually came up with it.
That's yours.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you got it. It's about me thankful for you.
Doing that seminar the whole day. I got home and I was like, oh, we're doing
Like you're not even doing like a joint like it's just like it feels like you're
Shin belt right into that. Yeah. It almost feels like you're gonna snap through that.
falling like you're breaking a stick over. It was just down here.
So just where I was talking about like slide that knee in there, but then yeah, just kind of go there, and then as you have that, you feel that just kind of extend into it a little.
We get done this. Dear God. We're like, I don't remember.
Let's see how many people we have here. Okay, there's only 5 of us on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this live stream. Had a good night tonight. Had a lot of fun. A lot of jokes tonight. It's Columbus Day. It was a good time. A lot of jokes. A lot of good stuff from a lot of good stuff there from Kesa-gatame and Kazuri Kesa. There. He's ignoring me.
Hi.
He was acting like he didn't hear.
Sorry, responding to my son is more important than this guy.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you guys next time. We'll throw up a live stream tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll be back in the swing of things. Have a little bit more people in here. Good night.
Hey, suplex.